why this 6 and 7. The first one obviously is the one that alternative lending is trying to resolve, which is security. Most of the SMEs historically we are not born with a legacy where we can just say, okay, I'll take my house, or my father gave me a farm, I'll give you a security, and then you can borrow me. So the number one is security. We don't have security, hence there's many solutions that banks and other institutions and government as well is trying to bring in to subsidize that portion. So security is one. The second one is affordability. The third one is your risk profile, your credit profile, being blacklisted, whether you or the business. That also tops the list why you can't fund business. I think those are the top three reasons. You don't have security, you can't demonstrate the payment ability, or you can't afford, and then your credit, your risk profile, you are too risky for us to fund you. And just saying you are too risky is, in our language, in the bank language, it's easy to understand. But what it simply means is, for example, you are blacklisted. That's one. That's the extreme. But even without being blacklisted, when we look at, so I spoke about the jockey, and I'll continue speaking about the jockey a lot. We can ask for your personal bank statements. Just give us 3 months bank statement as well. When we look at the bank statement, we see that you have returned debit orders at least. So debit orders are bouncing. That is a risk indicator. It pushes your risk high. And that works both in your personal. Sometimes you can go to the bank and ask for a personal loan in your personal capacity. One of the reasons why you get a decline or a very high interest rate when you apply, even if you are approved, is your risk. So when you are high risk, either you decline or you will be given money but at a very expensive price, which is high interest. So risk, there's a lot of things, it's your behavior. So bank statement tells us a lot as well. As much as we ask for it, it's to your advantage to give us, but if you're not doing the right things, it's also to your disadvantage, because that's when you'll see this person, 20 debit orders bounced. So what are the chances that when we give you money, as much as you demonstrated that you can repay us, but now we see that in your bank statement, those people that you demonstrated to also in the past, so that they can give you those loans, their debit orders are bouncing. So in other words, you are also likely to be there. I spoke about overdrafts. If your account for every month gets overdrawn, on your side you can define on the 24th, the older cards, especially the ones that didn't have a chip, you could go and swipe on the 20, if you're getting 25, you could go and swipe on the 23rd, 21. You will use the money and it will go through on the machine. Then your account is forced to go on minus, but you know at 25 when your salary comes in, it will cover. So life is good. Life is good on your side, but on our side, you've seen the behavior and the pattern and reflect it. The system now they use AI, so it will flag high risk. So when I say the risk, it's just one word, but there's a lot of things that back up the risk. And I think those things are important for us to understand as entrepreneurs, as people that are starting business, that there is a lot of one thing that you may be doing actually has an impact on things to come.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Dlamini. Satisfied? All right. Let's take another question.
Afternoon. I've got a question concerning agriculture and under-women empowerment. I heard you saying that this is someone asked for revolving loan of 500,000. I heard you talking about grant and something, that there is a certain portion you must pay, and then what about the other portion?
Okay. Thank you for your question. With the ones that have a grant, if it's a grant, by definition, a grant, you are granted, there is no repayment obligation on the portion that is granted, and then the one that is given as a loan is the one that you have to repay according to the agreement, the period and the frequency and the size or the repayment amount. So if you are given a portion as a grant, the grant you don't repay. It's more dependent on, in that particular case, when you apply, how much are you granted a grant first of all, and how much is the grant. But if the portion that comes with grant, we don't pay. And obviously it's not it's just that it wasn't clear, but some have a grant, some don't have, and the percentages are small. Some they give you a grant of 10 to 15%, because they are saying you would have used that would be the deposit that you would have been required. There's certain applications when you apply, for example, a car, most of the times it needs a deposit. And normally when we ask for deposit on a car, it's because it's not because you can't afford to repay. There's certain things, sometimes you put extras in a car. Extras in a car don't increase the value of the car, they just increase the risk for us, because when now we need to repossess those leather seats, it doesn't make the price of the 2020 BMW more, because it has leather seats when we are selling to get our money back. That's why we're selling for 1.8. It's those. So those are then that portion when we're down alternative lending, that's where they can say, okay, we'll give you a grant of up to 10 to 15% because we understand those things. So different applications have different portions, but the word grant means you don't pay.
Clear, Mama?
Yes.
Yeah, so grant, we all understand from the government that our 350, they don't want it back. Another question? Right, before we go to Mr. Mandela, let's take another person.
Like Kalapina Kobutisha, maybe Kiria follow up question Yamakam. I can really verify grant, but also to know level they are qualified or unqualified. Then if maybe Kiria agriculture, then Kiria agriculture, Kakwa Kara from Yakan, Luchona, Kamaya, then Martara business Yaka, Reward Kamaya. Then do you find me if they apply a grant, they cannot acquire from the site inspection like of Lahore Fund or the Tonally level business account fee.
Oh, yeah. Right, if he answers in English.
Okay, so the agri one or agri applications in general, they have a specific extra set of requirements apart from the general ones. It's just that because of the presentation and all, I didn't want to give you detail of every little thing. But what happens with agri is we'll need a different cash flow projection. Agri cash flow projections, and there's reports and projections that are done. If you are established, you probably have your own, but most of the time, in my experience in S&P, you will probably use the one from the bank. So the bank, we have agri specialists. So when we're doing this kind of application, it will be your banker, because it's a bank account, you will have to assign the banker. Your banker and the agri specialist will come to your farm or to your premise. They will do the agri assessment. There's feasibility tests that they will do. For example, they will look at what have you planted. You planted tomatoes. Okay, this year what's happening? The rains came late. So how does it affect potato production? So that can only be done by an agri specialist. They will do that for you. And then once those reports are out, you then contract the application, send it to credit, and then it will depend whether it's qualified or not, in addition to the profitability and everything. And from what you said, your farm is doing well, and you're farming well, you're making profits. So it will be those profits plus the reports that we've seen on our own that support the application. Then you can get the funding to expand and to buy the next farm next to you and so on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamini. We're going to close this one. All the other questions that you have, please jot them down. And then we're going to have time either during the networking session or before we conclude the program to answer those questions. But every question that you have will be answered today. They are still here. Let's clap hands for Mr. Kamini for the good and articulate presentation. Can we all stand? All of us stand, stretch a little bit, push up. Don't touch each other, just stretch and over sharp fella, and then you can sit down. As you are sitting down, clap hands and welcome Mr. Mashamba for CIFA presentation. Until he comes here, keep clapping. SEFA stands for Small Enterprise Financing Agency.
Thank you, Prof. Director. I think I'm the usual guest. Yes, I'm old. So Fundisi forced me to come. So I was refusing to come because I was not going to separate church into one else. But I ended up being so that we can talk about what we do at SEFA. Maybe one or two might get at it. I will agree with the previous speakers. Business is not easy. It's not for babies. It's for serious people like myself. You hear the tone when I speak. In business, we use what we call the law of the jungle. In the jungle, animals, they run every day. They run for their lives. And if they don't run, the lion is just next door. They want meat. And they must run away. So it's the law of the jungle. It's the survival of the fittest. If you are weak, you are not going to survive. I want you to have these two principles before you think about money. Before you can approach any fund. If you can't answer these two questions, if you don't have these two principles in your mind, don't even think, don't even start approaching any fund. You'll be wasting your time. You should first survive on your own. Mm-hmm. When you go to the Father, some of you must come limping. And when you say, what has happened? You say, oh, I've taken all the money and I bought stock. I'm nearly drowning, can you assist? And we'll then say, can you prove it to us? Okay. Can you show us all that you've done? Mm-hmm. Then we'll be able to help. Business is like you giving me, borrow me the bottle of the water. No, the one that you drank. Yeah. It's like you bring this bottle of water to me, and when I look at it, I see there are some particles inside. And you are saying, Mashallah, no, drink, this is a good water. A funder will never drink. They will say, take this water, open it yourself, drink it first. So that I will be sure that the particles that are inside will never harm my body. Because you have taken it in your own body. So, the issue when you are in business, when you are approaching funder, you will come with all these questions that I have been hearing there. Let me tell you, you are not ready for funding. Funding is a tedious process. I've done one with Fundis at one stage. Yeah, he shook his head and said, this process, it's a job and a half. So it's not an easy thing. You have to work hard. You have to prepare yourself in time. We can tell you of all this program, it's fine. But for you to walk the journey, you have to begin to be serious yourself. Avoid all the excuses. Sometimes we hear things by others. This is difficult, this is what. And most of the time, things that people say they are difficult, you can't walk this journey. None of them have tried. They just say what they have. So start the journey. It's like I'm here today, outside here. Let's start the journey. If you are in business, go and do what we are saying. And the next time when we sit, when Muruti convene another business session, we should be saying, so and so came to us for a funding, and let's put a real scenario, whether you get it or you did not get it. Let's put real scenario so that we will continue to learn. I want to share another thing about business. I've heard you say business plan, what, it's fine. Business plan is very simple. It's three things that we need as funders. These other things are spices. Mission, vision, what are those are spices. All that we need in business. Business is like a driftwood. The old ones, they know what is a driftwood. So before the driftwood, because the steel dynamic was very expensive. At one stage, the family that has a driftwood, they were well off. Those who could not afford, they would use stones to cook. Now, there were people who can cook with 2 stones. But those ones were experienced cookers. When you are immature in cooking, you will only use 3 for the balance. Now, a business can be run with 2 stones, which is your skill and your market. What are you having? What are you selling? Is there a buyer for what you're selling? You can make money. You can start having it. So money is not always a need for the business. What is a need for your business is what you are doing. Do you have a market for it? And can you prove that you have a market for it? I recently presented an application on the committee deferring the returning payment. It's a roof tile manufacturing plant. A person has got an SFBS approval, but they gave me a run around for market. But no, man, we don't see market here. A person gave me the list of clients who visited and did not get the orders because they don't have capacity. But the committee still say we want a proof of a market. What will that person do? Well, that person gave me a list to say in November, so many came, so many did not get the tax because of my machinery is too small. They said no ways. We don't trust the list that she gave. I'm still stuck with that application. So I had to go step ahead and say to her, let's go back to that list. Show me where did these people came from? Where did they stay? I'm busy with that. I was busy with it yesterday. This one comes from that village, that one from that village, that one from that village. That means I'm trying to build a case so that when I go back, I'll be able to say, guys, the things that we want from the municipality, the plans that are approved for this business is not going to work. Because the clientele for this business are coming from rural. And rural, they don't approve their plan with the municipality. You just do your plan and you go and build. Imagine if that entrepreneur was a lazy entrepreneur who cannot record. That means that deal was right. I'm talking about the deal that is financial statement, everything.
Business plan and all.
So I'm just saying to you, let's begin to walk, let's begin to do things ourselves. I would love us to be more practical so that we can catch some of these principles and you will go and implement them, they will help. I'll go through this list. I'm not worried about we give you this. It's the same as what Absa expect they will give. But what is more important is to share with you practical information that will help you so that when you leave here, you will be able to go and begin to crawl and begin to implement something for your life. So that tomorrow, just like you get a call from Fundi to say, no, there is one who is already trying to do something. In this forum, I'll try to assist you on what can you do to prepare a cash flow, because that is a critical document that we need. I'll run through what we do at the end. Don't worry, it's not going to take us 2-3 minutes. Now, a cash flow, it's a simple document, it's just a name. Let's use Papa Mola for his chickens, and though he's taking all the money. And I would love to maybe, through you, a program director, maybe just to give him a mic. I just want to do a small exercise, it won't take 3 minutes. That is going to help us. Yeah, if you can give him the mic. Yeah. So that we demonstrate what is the cash flow, how you do it, so that everyone here, when you leave here, you will understand what is the cash flow, how to approach it, how to do it. Then, once you understand that, that is the first step in doing a business. It is going to be very easy for any other business that you are going to do. I've had a question in Media Agriculture as they are preparing that mic. I will share with you, agriculture is a very risky business. It relies on rain, and if it doesn't rain, there are problems, there are diseases. I financed 3 agricultural businesses. First one, it was maize, second one, it was sugar beets, third one, it was tomato. All of them went down. None of it survived. We tried to request the insurance. Insurance for agriculture is very much expensive. The cost of insurance, they take all of your profit. So that's why in agriculture, you cannot do it and survive on a small scale. That's why it would be very difficult for you to even get that money, because of the risk associated with the type of the enterprise. When you see commercial farmers surviving, it's because of the large scale. And when you see an Afrikaner doing agriculture or farming, you just see only that farming. They don't do that thing alone. That farm is utilized to do several things in it. That's why they are able to survive. So as black people, small scale farming, trying for survival is fine. But chances of making it sustainable and growing, they are very slim. You need to increase the capacity. It's going to take us some time to reach that level. I thought I should address this question as well. Now, the issue of security that Absa talks about, see how we can finance without a security. We are government institutions. But what we do, we are going, if you can bring your business proposal and say, I have a security, can you finance it? But when we say we realize the business is not viable, even if you have a security, you can't fund it. Because there is no business. We were created to finance business. So when you come without the security, so we use that principle of the water that I showed you. So if you are saying this business is working, try to show me 1, 2, 3 things that will prove to us that there is a business that is working. If you will come with this thing that many people they do, we are paying tax. If you are paying tax, go and withdraw it. They will come and say, this is government money. We are saying it's fine because it's your money. Go and withdraw it. Why do you bother us? So that means it is not your money. Anything that you qualify, that is not your money. So you need to wait for it and prove it. So we will say to you, prove it to us that this thing works. Now we go back to that benefit. So I will say to you, if you are a real entrepreneur, you must be able to run your business without the first store. And if you can't, you are not an entrepreneur, just for it. And whatever you are saying, they come to the office, they will go to the minister. We take cell numbers and say, these are the cell numbers, call her. These are the emails, send your claims there, and it will come from, we'll tell you the procedure, it will come from small business, their head office, they say, who's doing this mashamba? They send it to me, I pull up a file, can I show you pull up it, man? Oh, but I think that all I want to focus on, I will not business, no, so another email, you go and do what they are saying to you. So I am saying, let's not stay on negative things. Let's try to do what we ought to do as a people. Then by next year, this time, when this forum is convened, we should be able to say that all our we were able to help you. There are programs that government is offering that even that one you can put your things in order by December, you can put application, I can give you 100,200. You will increase your capacity and life also. Programs are there. But if really we cannot put our house in order, we are not going to get it. And we will keep on saying, no, it's for so connection and what. But if I'm here, you are like, I don't do presentations. Even SIDA, when they call us, they know if they don't come. Because we don't have time to waste. The time that I'm busy presenting, I was supposed to be writing a proposal, yes, someone who's ready, who can cook with 2 stoves. So I'm coming to a person who will be busy complaining, telling me stories. We don't have that time. And that's why we need people who are serious, people who know what they are doing. If we will bring all these other things, it's not going to work. A business is like 2 ladies fighting for one guy who want to be married by that man. That's how business is. Opportunities are very scarce. They are not many. So you have to prove yourself to be better than the others. Then you will be able to move and you will be able to win and you move to next level. Now, is that mic ready? I just want to do that simple. If I want to go, let's quickly do. Yeah, give another phone. Give another. Okay. Let's just do a simple exercise, right? If I'm talking to you, you talk to me back.
How much?
How much are you making?
That's an age. How much?
Is he not in business?
Roughly, 6,000.
6,000. Put a amount you know you will bulela wipe out child. I will ready for apply a loan.
Okay.
You know why? On that 6,000, again, each other year when we pray and how much to the for even you are still operating our backyard. For you that's why you correct some. There's no quality employment there. Am I right? How do I know? See, what is figures? The honorable or bullish, what figures how the honorable story behind the figures.
That's why you have a capacity.
Correct, but when what we did, you should be able to move from 6,000. How we are not a helping hand. We move from 6,000, we be in the 8. How we move from 8, we move to 12. That is that discipline. So I said discipline here, you must not withdraw. Get discipline here, try to adjust to say what you eat. Yay, no reinvested that 10 over economic year. You will stay at 6,000, you will never grow. So you have to grow it away. Now we increase it. I am 15, maybe we can talk. So you are on the right path. You know, have that discipline. Walk at 10. How do I have another cycle when I take a 15? How do another cycle it will be 20? That's how you grow, that's how you prove that discipline to yourself. I wanted just to show you, we can't talk anything further about that because your turnover are very much low. The way we travel along this business.
It's a little bit
We tell them we relevant. It's fine. Come home for me and agree now. I will send another source of income. We're now at the parent. The only way to try to avoid certain things. I was where Gorotia is not much. What in 3-4 months, you will be talking a different language. That 6,000 will have gone to 10,000. And the following time, you will grow it to 15-20. And that is the same way how that will create a franchise 6 months a year, how nothing. It's because that journey hides it. That's how it works. So we can't talk about that cash flow because it's too small. It doesn't prove. But I hope that this scenario you got the gist here. How do you embark on this journey of entrepreneurship? We are entrepreneur, our administrator. They know, they can identify you the way we are they will know more I will not see. So let's recommend the loud the other as the back way. The result of my house. Just for us, like the away, the right explain how do we do it so that we over this when Alexander. So 6,000 yen above but we must go further and say 6,000 each were high. Each were high. Iman are reckoned. That's why you have to know only that know what I reckon about you break someday. Only Bakuruba to Baka to have a Holland. So, how do you get this flow? Your business plan, I think. How do you let market? Now you must go while this back. Those are your markets. That is for so the only issue for it, chance or market. Or who not in touch on more some day on number 2. That's how you expand your market. If you can Araba, which is okay, how will you country? Hey, what? Tell me you found your I think you know more than real money. We're now at the real money, we're now to the real market. How will that work? They are not hey, so please, let's make sure the logic will be here. It's not what I not come to Masham to food the Africa. Dear, we're not how that's a easier. That's why when So those are the issues that we need to address. The marketing, I did the innovation that we can non-financial support. The business development officer for Napoleon. So wasn't wrong. So how this one is how I put report on so you can't have a and you should have been more fresh as well. Hey, what is fresh? People like, now the question is about and the assistant about number of regular team. Tomorrow we make sure that thing or people like difference. Hey, that's not the place that you want to put here. Not on stuff so there's no way you have come and think about teach him from never had to call me outside and I'm not open to the Nabilis that I want like to Lalu or Nava. Now that story has seen.
Okay.
That come to opportunity to own a miracle was addressing. So please, how one idea teaching so who difficult is to prove a fire so who are not? I didn't hear nothing. No, mix. Until I feel who play out to before you talk, they can I am nobody who can come over so hopefully don't even go to the bank for them go to this there's one thing here that I'm miracle, but that's all not it. You don't have to move away. We are alone and you may need but I said, now what you will find out in Mashamba and now I will teach about more than one. Maybe it's not better than one miracle. I could have a business plan. What is going on? One put on this yet. You know, who have interviewed with the other listening now. You can only 2 hours regular. Come over there, investigation. Because now I talk to the application, he has not meeting. We're now about putting Shaka Rat. If you not already come this point. So I need information, but I'm not here now. And reporting one is more than 20 pages. The very well when no much such as the no, doesn't work. You would not be all hour. I was overrated. I was ready, I will read. The law or number. I will be ready to overrated. You will not be the right come over account in maintaining the bound. How will never therapy? But how I tell you, I will not die. Like, I will not come. I will about 5 years, about 10 labs. I recall the top every year. Climate change, so please, are we ready? Let's prepare or re kgone go golaya ka mfana dilo tsa rena di tsamaya ga botse. Invoice re ka le record e nyinyi le mala di tla go thusa ka mfana ke na le one time si daba mo file mitšhini o tlile go nna re mašabane re ka le trakela ha ke ke thabile ke bona di-financials go na le di-figures ha ke ya bank statement ke zero ke a founela uje mo ana mo ke zero financial statement di tswa a accountant o ndiretse tswa a re motho o ne mali ka a ka se pere financial statement ka because invoice wena o kgone go ngwalela tsona ka wena wa fa motho so invoice a se true reflection ya gore kgwebo ya gago e sepela jang true reflection ke bank statement fela mo lefatsheng that's the only way so ke mfonetse o sa ntumela email ya mothulela nyana ke no nyako emela bipi ya gae nambela ke latlheka thank you so much. I can say more than an idea. Thinking pattern is something like one. It's fine. I see problem with these things. That's what we need. Next year na oye ahuna taba ore 70,000 that is important. Ka o khona o sikela mosipiti wa motho wa kwe tsela go ka khona e fuma akara amen
Wow. We need more preachers in the business world. We're going to tell you as it is for your own freedom. The truth will make you free. So, but you don't look like the things you were saying. You look innocent. We're going to go to question and answers for Muriti Mashamba that is here to answer. Then we are left with one presentation, which is very short, but that's the one I told you is very, very important. And then we're going to go to mails and networking. Any question? Abu Masango will bring you the mic. Just lift up your hand if you have a question. If there's no question, we are closing.
Thank you, Mr. Masham. I just want to ask something concerning agri. You said that the agri-business is, I heard you telling a lot of negativity. So what if there is someone who wants to do agri in hydroponics, in micro, and then she did research well, she knows her market, and then she presents to you. What are you going to say? Because hydroponics does not need rain or a lot of water, only 1 tank can do. She's just going to buy a lot of chemicals. So what can you say to that person? And then she did the presentation well to you, and it's a new business. And then she already had land from the parents, enough land and the tools. So what are you going to say to that? Because it's another business.
All right, that sounds like a real thing. The way you are saying it, yeah, it sounds like this person exists. Am I right?
Yes.
I think, look, that's why government they try to do sector-based funding. Because SLIFA were generous. we were created to finance just general business. But there are businesses that are sector-based: agriculture, tourism, ICT, technology. You will find I might not understand it to it fully because it needs a certain specialized knowledge. So for me to be able to answer that person, if they can come to me and answer the two stones, that's where we start. If they can prove the two stones, maybe we can listen to them. And then we will assess the risk as going forward. Now, what is critical? Two stones. Mashika amabiti. Market wa monake ma. Dilo cha monake la kidera ni kama. Haba na solid the evidence. Now, for prove it, we might listen to proposal ya ushana liyo na hiyo. But dilo cha uba sector based specialist kure. Cha utonya kabola bank, ICT, una little problems cha on. But we'll try to listen and understand fully how that operation works. All right.
Thank you very much. Satisfied now?
Yes.
All right. Follow-up question? There is a wisdom in old men.
Torella, let's say the business is small but is doing well. Sifa ifanya business array na inakwekata.
Okay. Thank you. Sifa, I can finance you, lay or more back on your personal account. But the total condition you have, I you have access where we will then now, for it to differ, how can only 3 months? Now, even if you have a very provided the little for bank personal account, we have translatement from one of the transaction. We don't try and do so formalize around. We also see reformalize the account, we prove account, then we can assist you to formalize for our developing.
Thank you very much. Satisfied?
Yes.
Let's take another one. Is there another question? There's a hand here. Norlewa Muritima Kubele here before organizing submissions. Very helpful.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mashamba. That was very inspirational. Do you fund if there is no revenue, but there are off-take agreements, which could perhaps indicate a market?
Yeah, we do. You prove the market. According to the sheep,
You prove the market.
as long as you're voluntarily or market or Zilocheni account Dira, Mufoni, or wherever mode or account on, about Ziva, things like that. We're not market. It's under pressure.
Thank you very much. Satisfied? Are you sure?
What about a letter of intent?
Okay.
I knew.
Okay. Letter of intent. It says, I'm intending to give you this microphone, right? I might not give you. Okay.
Yes.
Hey.
So, do you want me to finance you on that? I'm saying I might buy from you. I might not buy.
I might decide not. I might change my mind.
So what is the real story here? Will this person buy or not buy? assist me. I have the money, but the letter says I'm intending to buy, I might not buy.
I might decide.
What am I supposed to do as the person who has the money? Because my money must be paid back. I can give you the money, and I might not give you the microphone and give your husband. So what will happen? Tomorrow you will say, no, the microphone did not come to me. But I gave you the money. That person did not come and buy from you. And when you go to them, they will say, hey, we intended. So when you go, because when you don't pay, the silver of the law of Artemis, why for to go another thing that I didn't tell you. You will know more the class in the building a local fan. If we just had a who fabricator. Here is a very happy child figure on flex on a tailor. The man to another building yellow at Salas. We will put a magistrate around what if I then Manam very village. Well, no, I look. But suddenly email each other about what you reflect on. If you know what the 100 run the way. Renal projectless on the way. Leona So why you are why you are and then now, you have to post investment monitoring. I have a run by Isa, but Maliga. Who are all now for the law. Now,
Thank you very much. I think the question you had of intent was coming from their other funders who do fund the letter of intent.
But Mashamba does not fund it.
But Mashamba, it means Mashamba does not, because Mashamba are when not only photo but like
it's a risk.
All right, thanks very much. Can we take the last one for you before we go to the last presentation? If there is, there's a hand there.
Maybe Leafamafana Training Institute, maybe Mutu Anali accreditation agrisita, then Leafamafana Mutu maybe Anali building or Talabana, and then Anali facilitate and access and everything. Do you find in that case?
Okay. It will make a between Naleba, then Naleba. Okay. The Naleba, Comilo Ba. And Lord, you can move to give back.
But you did not fund
Okay.
Bring my mic.
This Kandala Masuka Amadi. The answer that question. Masuka Amadi. What it don't share on nowhere before Punya Matush. Can I manage now? So when no come what later, but let us sit about another area. Who can train but like right? Row for 200,000 again. Now, when I'm talking about the training material, the value in me, I market already. Why? What's it? Kill the shit allow, like, not at all. The shit allow, TV, that training, you give up. Who are Karawa, if we Kuara le ka mo kinya gore a re fetole people re kwe gore yena gore eng. Ku fetotsa ke.
Ya le fetotse mara a ke no go shabu.
Okay. A hona mongwe a botse botse ya mara. Mama ka mo kenya gore re be practical.
Thank you, Mr. Mahama. Another week, we're going to go on again. Motho o traina batho again. Ka traina batho ke lesuka la mathomo. Lesuka la bobedi ke the market. Ka mokgwa ke mo bushisa o tse o nyaka lesuka la bobedi o nyaka teachers with skills. Then those facilitators are gonna do like certificate. So still, then you figure that 200,000 now we are going to knowledge here is too little. So we are the business is obvious.
No, we look at the one thing has to back before we tell the money. Born, how get a training? Okay. It's either we get one or another way. It's either when you offer a general, training. Ya hao timu ya hao una ni a certain skill mo trainer ko na batho ba ka re ka upatela kufukela u train okay and then when our trainer bona ba upatela when go for the accreditation ba ufa grant ya o kama mo trainer batho ba itse ro fa ka okay then unyaka therefore you record training manual the other thing. So if you are about contract you train now, which is a market, right? And we're not going to theory, then you will get money. But if you are not train the general public, Uchanza worry, the shika lela market, would give them about training what is called. You must prove it to us. Ukasema our law promotion for training that by there's no way as it prove. The only way to prove that is either to enroll about one budget deposit. When one tell a list, one tell a bank statements are come on a mashab for 3,000 deposit. Come on a for 3,000 deposit. Come on a program director who paid 3,000 deposit. I fetch a monkey, fetch details, Tamasham, the Makuel, the Marulay. Not your phone, Katula Chaka, young phone, and so on the composite for what, Rabla, no, I don't know. Apple patent in one, after we investigate. Now, I don't know, until you are taking up to warfare. Mutuwa kwa bahati kwa ni ublela kilocheki kwa serena arite renya kabukai. Ora kwa intafwa mtola au kufio ublela kwa jana. Tara dito cha mora